Robert Heath is the author of Why Can't People Just Do Their Jobs? The Empowering Leader's Guide to Having More Fulfillment, Less Stress, and Getting the Best Out of Those You Lead. I want to talk about leadership. That is really, I think, the sweet spot of this book, leadership. When you talk about the Empowering Leader's Guide, the leaders you want to help, why do you want to help leaders, and where did this come from? Where did that desire come from in you?
That's a great question. For me, this desire to help leaders really came from my own journey. One of the things that I noticed, and you know, I've been through a couple of different places where I've been in leadership roles. I was a teacher. I coached basketball. I've also been an attorney, a litigator, and a Marine Corps officer. And what I noticed about the journey all throughout that time was that we always get prepared to get better and to get better at manifesting who we are. And then when we get good at that, people go and say, all right, you're good at what you do. Now go lead these other people. All right. And we're never prepared to actually lead other people in manifesting their greatness. And we scramble around at it and we feel like we're horrible at it. And we get to the point where we're frustrated and we don't know, how is it that I'm going to get them? I can see the potential. I can see that they can do it. But how do I get them to do it? How do I get them to want it? Why can't they just do their job?
Yeah. Yes, that is a question many entrepreneurs are familiar with. But I wrote down the task. I handed it to you. Why can you not complete it in the way I have it imagined in my mind?
Exactly. And so this frustration is something that I went through as well. A lot of people who get into leadership positions, specifically entrepreneurs who are trying to build a team and build a legacy, you need a couple of things. You need to be able to have your people be more productive, and you need to be able to duplicate yourself. But the problem is, where most people get stuck is that you don't understand how to translate your drive, your passion, your vision to your people. And that's really what this book is about. It's the 7 steps for figuring out how to develop your vision, how to make it clear, and then how to translate it into your people, and to create an environment where your people can actually do what you want them to do. They can make the mistakes that they need to make so that they can learn how to be their best self and show up for you every day.
I love that. Well, Michelle is up the road in Fairfax, Virginia, and she wants to know, now that you've gone through the process of writing a book, what were the surprises that popped up for you?
Yeah, it's amazing. This process was so eye-opening for me, just in becoming who I was supposed to be. I think that one of the things that happened for me in my life was, this book was something that has been, like many of the authors that have come up here today, I've had an idea of writing this book for over 3 years, but getting to make it happen was about deciding to show up for the people that need this book. For all of you entrepreneurs out there, the thing that popped up for me was really realizing how important it was. And in the talks that I've been having, the people that I've been meeting on Facebook, the people who I've been out, when I'm traveling, talking to about the book, how much this was needed, I didn't really realize it. I thought that it was about me. And what I realized after writing it was about that how many people were being helped by the work that I was doing.
Yeah, I think that's true leadership. All right, last question of this event is going to go to Caitlin from California. Thank you all for your amazing questions today. Caitlin says, what was your favorite part of working with the Author Incubator? And I want to know.
Well, I've got to say that my favorite part is just the family and the group. I mean, as we talk about all the time, Guru, I am so indebted to you and so thankful for you for the coaching, the mentoring, and specifically for how you hold space for authors to manifest their greatness. And the team that you've put together, the experience that you've put together is just phenomenal. There's nothing that I've ever experienced like it. And I've had some great teachers. I've had some great leaders in my life, but you are definitely the tops.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Right now, Robert's daughter, Nadia, I have to shout out to Nadia, and my son, Jesse, are pre-gaming for our big launch. We've got a band. Are you ready to dance with the kids?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so I have so loved having all of the authors here on the red carpet with me, but I had to steal them away before we head into our big book launch party. So thank you for joining me. If you are thinking there's a book in your heart, if you are ready to step up and lead, if you want to make a difference, Yep, I forgot to show people Robert's book. I'm going to do that too. If you are ready to make a difference, you can go to theauthorincubator.com/apply, and you will learn more about working with us. And you will see just a few months ago, let's see, for you, it would have been maybe June at the beginning of the summer. We're now heading into winter, but it's not yet Thanksgiving if you're watching this. So in June, Robert had a little germ of an idea for this book, Why Can't People Just Do Their Jobs? He didn't know it was going to be this book. Had a little germ of an idea. He went to theauthorincubator.com/apply. We get every month about 1,500 to 2,000 applications, and we pick the authors who we know have the potential to make the biggest impact on the planet. So if you have an idea, whether it's your personal story, like you heard from Erin today, or from Brenda with Sick of Being Sick, or whether you have experience with leadership, like some of the other authors, Lena and Robert that you've met, we are looking to hear your authentic message. It's definitely not about your grammar. Did you think of yourself as a writer?
No, not at all.
No, it's not about that. It's really about your message and your heart. We've got editors. We've got a team. We can make your writing sound good. What we can't do is we can't change your heart. So if there's a message in your heart, please go to theauthorincubator.com/apply, because that's what we're all about here at the Author Incubator. I want you to get all of the books today, share them, spread the word, because what we're doing is changing the world one book at a time.